Hello, guys. So, this is the last part for the vlog assignment, and today I will talk about the movie in 2019, which is Knives Out, a mystery and detective movies. And I think Knives Out fits within the genre of mystery and detective film because it includes some key elements of the genre. So, we know the films begins with Harlan Thrombey, which is a wealthy patriarch passing away unexpectedly and nobody knows. And this creates the typical detective scenario where like an investigator, which is Benoit Blanc, in this scene has to figure out what really happened to cause the death of him. And moreover, this movie has a cast of characters who are all possible suspects. It's one of the unique characteristics of the mystery genre. Like for example, we have Chris Evans in Ramson Ramson Tombry, who is a person who just know how to spend money from the family and always hanging out and bad boy person, or yeah, and moreover, with an impressive ensemble cast and a variety of hidden motives, uh, the film offers plenty of material for speculation regarding Holland's killer. And throughout the movie, there are many different misdirection and clues that are designed to keep the audience like they have to guess like what will happen next, and we cannot know who is the real killer and who is behind everything. And every character seems to have a reasonable motive, and the plot twists and turns will slowly bring the audience to the light, like bring the truth to the light. And in this film, we have the appearance of Daniel Craig as Benoit Blanc, who also we also known as the famous spy James Bond, and we have his perfect observation and intelligence to solve the big puzzle of the movie. And all the factors that I've mentioned above are things that Knife Out embodies classic Hollywood narrative. However, the film also challenged classic Hollywood narrative by exploring the theme of classes, privilege, and family chaotic, which provide a more complex and modern perspective of the genre. We can see that Howland's family members only really care about his property, but they have no love for each other. And when Harlan decided to write a will leaving his assets to his nurse, Martha, we can see that he did not trust like anybody in the family enough to inherit his assets. And furthermore, the film also have like diverse representation and kind of like in my opinion where there's a part in throughout the movie where people introduce Martha hometowns like three times from three different countries are Brazil, Uruguay, and I think Portugal. And it's kind of a way to show that the Tom Brace family are kind of racist towards Marta and think of her as coming from like random South America countries or like not USA. Yeah, and the film, of course, stretched the limits of the genre. Throughout the movie, the mystery and suspense atmosphere keep going in a fast pace, and I think the music plays an important role in supporting the movie for it so it can keep the speed up like fast and but still making the viewers have to guess what will happen next. And the complexity of the characters are a notable material. Like every character in this movie has layers of depth with like different motivations that are reasonable to be a killer. Like everybody have argument with Hollins, and anyone from them can be the killer. But nevertheless, it still have the core elements of a good mystery film. For me, the most favorite thing about this movie would probably like, of course, the plot because it had a lot of twists and turns, and it took us a bunch of time to know like who's the killers, who be behind the this problem. And another thing is the actor role from Chris Evans in Ramson Thornbury characters. We usually saw him in like the Captain America role as a hero, as a good person and stuff like that. But in this movie, we saw his perfect acting skills throughout the Ramson characters, who is like a playboy and stuff like that. He put a good impression for me throughout this movie. So yeah, that's the most thing that I interest about this movie. And thank you so much for listening my final vlog assignment.